New year, new features, and this month is all about working smarter. Smarter AI experiences, smoother reporting workflows, and fewer "why did my report just do that" moments. Before we get into all of the great information, I want to remind you that the Microsoft Fabric Community Conference and the Microsoft SQL Community Conference are coming in March 2026 in Atlanta. Scan that QR code on the screen to learn more and sign up. We'd love for you to register, learn new things, and connect with the community. And you can use the discount code FABCOMM, FABCOMM, to get $200 off registration. All right, back to the update. For all the details for this month, you'll see a QR code on screen as well. Scan that to jump directly to the monthly update blog. Right now, I want to hit the highlights and give you a few demos. I'm Adam Saxton. This is the Microsoft Power BI update for January 2026. Let's begin. For general availability items, this month, the modern visual tooltips are officially generally available. These aren't just prettier tooltips, they're more interactive. So drill down, drill up, or drill through directly from the tooltip. Automatically match your report themes and reduce right-click hunting for your users. If your reports are meant to be explored, this is a big upgrade. Now let's talk about what's new or evolving, even if it doesn't all land under a single preview banner. We're continuing to invest heavily in Copilot, and January brings some important changes. There's a new Copilot tooling format for prep data for AI. It's Git-friendly, easier to understand, and decouples Copilot from the legacy Q&A experience. Speaking of which, the Power BI Q&A and the legacy Excel CSV import experience are scheduled for deprecation in 2026. Copilot is the future here, and these changes help make that transition cleaner and more powerful. You'll also see the Prepped for AI setting renamed to Approved for Copilot. The ability to attach reports or semantic models directly to Copilot chat, including on mobile. And a new standalone Copilot entry point coming to the Power BI home experience later this month. Bottom line, Copilot is becoming more intentional, more discoverable, and more aligned with how teams actually work. Let's talk about reporting enhancements. January is a great month for report authors. Field parameters now let you choose whether hierarchy levels stay expanded or collapsed. We've got some format pane improvements, including better color pickers and a granular reset to default option. Azure Maps gets new marker capabilities for richer geospatial storytelling, and tables and matrices now default to more compact, content-driven column sizing. These are the kind of updates that don't scream, but they quietly save you time every single day. A couple of important modeling updates to call out. You can now edit semantic models with incremental refresh directly in the Power BI service. And Power BI now supports China's GB 18030-2022, say that 3 times fast, character set standards, helping ensure global compliance and correct Unicode behavior. Not flashy, but absolutely critical if you're operating at scale. All right, enough of all my talking. Let's check out some demos.
Here I have 2 reports that show exactly the same information and the same visuals. There I have a matrix showing total sales by product group and year. The field parameter let us switch between category, class, and color. Right now, category is selected, and I've expanded the hierarchy so we can see the sales broken down by year. Now let's change the field parameter from category to class in a report on the left, which shows our default behavior. Notice how the matrix stays expanded. The year column remains visible. This is the default behavior with Persist hierarchy level turned on. Some users prefer the earlier behavior, where the matrix collapses when the field parameter changes. Go to Options and Settings, Options, Current File, Report Settings, and then under Field Parameter Options, turn off Persist hierarchy level. So when I switch from category to class, the matrix collapses automatically, showing only the class totals.
Modern tooltips have an actions footer to allow for drill down or up and drill through without requiring an extra right click. Simply locate the specific value and hover for the tooltip and actions footer to appear, and then click on the action. For example, I want to drill through on USA to see its by country drill through. I can also drill down on specific points, like if I want to see the month per month trend for 2021 in profits, I can click on the drill down to interact with this hierarchy. If I prefer to not have the actions footer show, I can also go to the format pane and turn it off. I select my visual, I go to the general tab, and I go to Tooltips, and I can turn off this toggle for actions, and now when I hover over a specific point, the footer no longer shows. In addition, the color of the tooltip is reflective based on the theme. As I change the theme, the color of the background and the text in the tooltip can also change. For example, I select a custom theme, and now when I hover over a specific point, the tooltip now has a light gray background to match the rest of the theme. This can also be customized further using the text and the background card in the format pane.
Suppose you want to show airplane headings around Seattle area on Azure Map. Go to the visualization pane and select Azure Map Visual. Add latitude and longitude data which represents the location of the airplanes. Go to the format pane and then to markers. You can select if you want to show location using any built-in icon or custom images. If you select image, you can either paste public URL that has your custom images or use conditional formatting to show images. Let's choose airplane icon to represent location of the airplanes. You can adjust the size of the icons using the slider. You can also change the rotation of these icons, or you can use FX to use pre-computed rotation value for each icon. For example, airplane location table includes a column called headings, which describe direction of the airplane headings. Select this column and click OK. You will see the airplane icons rotated according to their heading direction, hence enhancing data-driven storytelling.
Hopefully those demos gave you a good feel for what's new and maybe sparked an idea or two for your reports. Now, one of my favorite parts of the month. Each month, we love to recognize someone who's making a real impact in the Power BI community. This month, we're spotlighting Taylor Amy. Taylor joined the Power BI community in 2025 and in a short time has earned 600 plus kudos, authored 370 plus solutions, and contributed over 1,100 replies. And when he's not helping folks in the forums, Taylor mentors middle and high school students in robotics through the First Tech Challenge. Taylor, thank you for your generosity, your expertise, and for making the community better for everyone. You heard the highlights, you saw the demos. What are you most excited about? What else do you want to see? Drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think. For all the details, again, scan that QR code on screen or hit the link in the description below to check out the monthly update blog. Don't forget to join the Microsoft Fabric community to connect, learn, and share your own Fabric journey. I hope to see you at FabCon and SQLCon in March. Thanks for watching. Keep being awesome, and we'll see you in the next video.